Hello, my name is Antoine Simmons. I'm reading my poem, The Ugly Duckling, from my book, The Phoenix's Dying Light. I wanted to thank Stories of Color for allowing me to read this poem for their program. The Ugly Duckling. She was born an ugly duckling, raised on nothing, convinced that she would never be something. Then as a nail, body was frail. People thought she was ill. Peers poked fun, told her grotesque where she came from. Laughter was never done. She asked God, can I leave? Here I'm treated odd, always bereaved. I'm lonely always, and no one wants me to stay. There are no presents at Christmas Day or Eve. God, can I leave? A question should I dare? Nobody sees me as pretty. This ugly duckling wants to be free. Does anybody think of me? On a rainy day, the ugly duckling packed her things and ran away. No longer shy, she flew as fast as her wings could fly. She lost her emotional pain in the rain. She entered a forest, 20 feet of brush. She left her tracks in the dust. I'm lost, what have I done? What have I brought? I'm lost in the forest with anxiety mixed with fear. She screamed as long as she could, but her voice fell silent in the wood. She started weeping and began sleeping. Just my luck for being an ugly duck. Wake up, child, wake up, child. The duck awoke to the man of the wild. The duck yelped. The old man said, do you need some help? I'm lost in the woods. The man understood. The man of the wild said, why are you in the forest, child? The duck spoke of the laughter, the humiliation along with anger that made him run away. The old man spoke that those things don't matter. You must find your own destination. Friends like that are friends of danger for the harmful words they say. But I am unworthy, said the duck. The man said, let me tell you a story about being unworthy. You have no idea what worthy means. It's not something that is deemed or given into inheritance. It comes with family breaches or spoiled kids' rants. Worth is something of value, special to you and no one else. Child, what I'm asking, do you value yourself? Your insecurity is the first thing that you must fix. Worth does not come with dollars or cents. Something that comes with finding your own niche. So despite what people say, sometimes it's good to run from your problems. Sometimes also it's better to stay. Not to sound harsh, but your appearance will not change in the light or dark. Instead, you must feel something. I hope it dawns that wherever you go, people will see you as an ugly duckling, but beside you are a swan. The girl smiled with the giddiness of a child. She began to stir like she found the right answers. She journeyed back home, her mother in a low tone. What chores will you do today? Interesting, did I even know that I was missing? She did her chores that her mother could not ignore. Cleaned the room with a heavy broom. Took out the trash, did it all fast. And while outside, the duck began to sing. The kids eyed. Look at the ugly duckling trying to sing. They laughed. It is okay. Away the kids dashed. It is a special day. She shook the mirror with the doe eyes of a fawn. This is the day I see myself as a swan. In time, nobody knew what kind of woman the duck would grow into. Her metabolism changed. Her hair grew. Physically, not the same. Put together, beautiful. She was gorgeous to the core. She developed muscle tone from doing her chores in the backyard, working until it's done in the blazing sun. A dark tan stole the hearts of all men. They pondered if she was alone. Along with the metabolism change came weight gain, grew less ashamed. Suitors wanted to know her name, but she stayed the same. While she did her chores, men could not ignore. From men to elders to boys, all caught her eyes. Her beauty had them hypnotized. The men's hearts suffered, all they wanted to be her lover. But the pretty one thought, I'm not forgotten. Her past she could not forget the launch to bad luck. Yes, suitors, I am the ugly duck. Do you remember the belly of laughter? Had my heart shattered, but now I know what matters. So do not try it, the duck said in quiet. And it's funny how men respond to a beautiful woman, no matter how ugly she used to be or how bad they used to treat her. A man will buy a beautiful woman a kingdom, but woe to that woman if beauty ever leaves her. A man's eye can sometimes be fickle to a woman's skin. One of the suitors said, I must talk to her. Her beauty makes men faint. Not sure whether to speak or touch her. Some men think it's better to just stare and admire her. The suitor walks over to the duck. She is covered with grease and muck. He asks her why she toils. Mix herself with dirt and oil. Why do you chore? You have so much more. Any man here can buy you a kingdom, riches and comfort, jewels and dreams, anything you want to come from. From your toils, who do you owe? Do you know that you are a precious dove, sparkles from the pond, a lovely swan? Needful, unblemishable. The beautiful one says, my sir, I was not always like this. I was a person of great dismissed. You say that you do not know me, suitor, but you do. You should have came to me sooner, but now my time is few. The suitor asked, then who are you? From the beautiful one's lips, like a secret kept, I am the ugly duckling, and having me is not your luck. The suitor eyes opened wide and bowed his head. You changed so much. The young lady once known as the ugly duck walks home and sees a girl sitting all alone. To her curiosity, she went to see what was wrong. The little girl was crying, weeping, singing some sad song, alone on a dark evening. What is wrong, child? Why are you weeping? The child spoke to the boys that made fun of her, called her ugly and made her cry. Afraid to touch her, called her a monster, that she wanted to sit her and die. The young woman told the child, do not fret of what boy says. The child says, I feel so unworthy. Let me tell you a story about being unworthy. You have no idea what worthy means. It's not something that is deemed or given in inheritance, that comes with family riches or sport kids' rents. What is something of value, especially to you and no one else? Child, what I'm asking, do you value yourself? Your insecurity is the first thing that you must fix. Worth does not come with dollars or cents. It's something that comes with finding your own niche. So despite what people say, sometimes it's good to run from your problems, but sometimes also it's better to stay. So when others come with taunts and still call you your friends, and wants to hurt your heart and feelings until you cry and cover your face with your hands, remember this. It is not how others see you, but how you see yourself. It is not if others believe in you, but believe in yourself. And in time, people will not see you as the ugly duckling, but will see the beautiful swan. And that is my poem, The Story of the Ugly Duckling. I wanted to thank Stories of Color for giving me the opportunity to read this poem.